So yeah, when your back's against the wall and you ain't got no other option, well, then shit has to happen, doesn't it? But nothing is off the table. Nothing. Nothing is off the table. Right? Ask President Putin how determined I can be. Right, President Putin? I can be pretty fucking determined, can't I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Fire the wave motion gun, Wildstar. And the little red sign says, "We are alive, we are alive, we are alive," and it is so. And it is so. And it is morning in America. And morning coffee with yours truly. I am still here. I am still alive. And we are at it again. And we are going to see what happens within the next 7 days. If things turn around in my favor within the next 7 days, then I will assume that the gods do not want me to get personally involved in my situation. However, if I do not see any kind of results within 7 days, then I will become personally involved. Simply due to the fact that this just has went on too long, and it's getting ridiculous at this point. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop. And then plus, like I said, there are forces at work wanting me to get involved. And I resisted because, I'm a man of my word. If I say, hey, I'm going to stay out of it, then I stay out of it. However, as this gradually drags on and becomes worse and worse and worse in my favor, then it may very well be that they want me to become personally involved. I don't know. We'll have to see. But as of yet, I'm still, excuse me, I am still as of yet staying out of it. But I'm going to give 7 more days. See how things go. And in 7 days, if I haven't seen anything turn in my direction, then obviously I will have no choice but to become involved, because obviously I don't want to become homeless. Obviously, I do not want my children sold to the highest bidder in an abortion mill, or an adoption mill. Obviously, these are things that I do not want to happen. Obviously, I want my inheritance money returned to me. Any properties that were taken from me, I want them returned. And like I said, I've received email, basically saying that, that I'm going to be fucking homeless, that I'm going to lose. I've already lost my inheritance. He spent it like water. I don't know how much of my inheritance he even has left. He spent so much of it. I mean, you can go down to his fucking house down the road here, all brand new vehicles, all new outbuildings on his property and whatnot. Oh, I'm keeping that money for safekeeping. No, you aren't. You spent the money like fucking water, you liar. You spent the money on your own property. That old box house, completely renovated inside and out. All kinds of brand new outbuildings on his property. Brand new vehicles. Or at least they look brand new to me. But I'm keeping it for safekeeping. Yeah, okay. And then when Mom confronts him on the phone, on speakerphone, thank God, where everybody could hear him, oh, I ain't giving back your money. I ain't giving back nothing. I ain't giving back the lawn equipment. Ain't giving back your guns, ain't giving back all your insurance policies or all your legal documents. No, I'm going to keep all that for myself. Remember, boys and girls, 20 years ago, that man down that road right there stood in my backyard, stretched his hands out like this and said, "This is all going to be mine." And the gods told me back then, said, "You better listen to this man because he's deadly serious. He means every word of it." He was not joking. So we're going to see how things happen in the next 7 days. If there is a massive turnaround, and by massive, I mean my inheritance money ends up in my bank account, that Sester property down there gets put in my name, the Frosts pack up all their shit and go back to Ohio where they fucking came from. All right. My children are brought back home to me. I want CPS to personally go in their little silver car, pick up my children and bring them home to me. My children are teenagers, so they don't need any booster seats or anything like that. So get them and bring them home. But we're going to see in 7 days. If things do not turn around in my favor in 7 days, I will personally get involved because I will believe that the gods want me to be personally involved. Now, I'd much rather be out there investigating the Madrid faults and stuff, possible earthquakes, massive earthquakes that need to be going on. But instead, I have to now focus my attention on all this drama here locally. Instead of out there paying attention to something that could potentially kill thousands and thousands of Americans, I've got to now be focused on this shit here. Because they just will not fucking stop. I mean, what did the gods tell me years ago? He will not stop. And now what the gods said? Yeah, they said that man down the road there and his family will not stop until you are completely and utterly destroyed. And they're colluding with the terrorists on the internet, colluding with Clay County, both on the family court side and the district court side. And they said they will not stop. They will not fucking stop. So, instead of focusing on these fault lines here in the United States that could kill thousands and thousands of Americans, I now have to be pulled away from that to focus on this local shit here. Okay? Because obviously I can't be in two places at once. I'm only one person. If that Madrid fault line goes, folks, thousands of Americans could die. But I got to be pulled away from that because of local fucking drama by a bunch of fuckwads that aren't even from Kentucky. They're from Ohio. Okay? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But yeah, I've told you 1,000 times the story that was given to me by the gods. He will not stop. That family, the Frost family, will not stop until they own everything, and I own nothing. They cost me my family businesses years ago. They cost me my entire fucking life by keeping them goddamn student loans over my head. Who the fuck did that? That piece of shit down the road did that. He put a bug in my mother's ear not to keep her damn promise to me to pay them loans off. I took back the furniture. I kept my part of the bargain. I took back the furniture. But she never paid off them loans. And so because of that, I was kept in debt all my fucking life. Before I was even a legal adult, I was kept in debt all my life because of that bastard down that road down there. That's not my fucking opinion. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. And then the son of a bitch steals all my goddamn inheritance money. Then he gets a district judge to give Larry Frost every goddamn dime of my mother's fucking SSI and stimulus checks, so that she can't help me. Cut off my boys' money. And now they fucking are going to get my goddamn property? Yeah, no. 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 Not only no, but hell no. I'm done. I am done sitting back watching the Frost take every goddamn thing I fucking own. And then I get a fucking email in the goddamn mail saying, oh yeah, man, we're going to throw you in prison. We're going to throw you in prison. A model citizen. We're going to throw a model citizen in prison to kowtow to a bunch of fucking criminals down the road here and a bunch of goddamn domestic terrorists on the internet? Really? Really now? No. 7 fucking days. If things do not turn around in my favor, if that fucking Sester property is not put in my name in 7 days, and my inheritance money does not mysteriously show up in my bank account in 7 days, $7.5 million better be in my bank account in 7 days, including the $15,000 back rent that's owed me. Hi, Larry Frost. Including the $56,888.52 in back child support. Hello, Clay County. And the $2,000 or $2 million of my daddy's money that CPS APS made me use up, running me all over the goddamn state of Kentucky for the last 15 years. So it seems like I'm owed quite a bit of fucking money, doesn't it? Fuck yeah, it is. So if I don't see anything within 7 days from today, 7 days from today, in other words, next weekend, then I will get personally involved. Because I will assume that the gods want me to be. Okay? I'd rather be out here at the fault line making sure American lives are saved. But no, we can't do that. We got to have a bunch of fucking drama here locally to pull me away from that. Potentially thousands of American lives lost. But no, I got to be pulled away because of a bunch of fucking fucks from Ohio and a bunch of goddamn terrorists on the goddamn internet. Because Clay County is too fucking stupid to know the difference between a model citizen, myself, and a criminal. What a load of shit. What a load of fucking shit. So yeah, 7 days, boys and girls. I don't see things turn around in 7 days. I don't see my fucking money in my bank account in 7 days. I don't see that sister property putting my name in 7 days. I don't see them fucking cars and I want everything because $7.5 million. And I know he spent all the fucking money or a good portion of it. So yeah, he's going to have to give me the sister place. He's going to have to give me the cars and all this other shit. It's going to have to be given to me. It's going to have to be turned over in my name. Because otherwise, I'm going to assume the gods want me to step in. I'd much rather be out there saving lives. But no, I got local drama here that won't fucking stop. The frost will not stop. The gods told me. Remember, I told you in my fucking BitChute videos. My BitChute videos are all out there for anybody to go watch. They will not stop. They will not fucking stop. And I keep getting these goddamn emails saying, we're going to throw you in prison. We're going to take all your shit. We're going to take your fucking house. We're going to take... They already changed the locks on mom's house. They changed the locks on mom's house. I can't even move into my mother's double wide with my children. And I didn't get my children, probably because I couldn't get in that fucking double wide. So I think it's time for me to step in, don't you think? I think it's time for me to get personally involved in this. I'd much rather be out there at the Madrid fault line making sure that Americans don't die. I'd much rather be doing that. But no. Got to be here locally. Got to handle the fucking drama here locally. Right? Like I said, apparently people don't know the difference between a model citizen, myself, and a bunch of goddamn criminals. Now that's pretty fucking sad, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's pretty fucking sad. Right? Fuck yeah, it is. But anyway, I have a plane to wire, don't I? Yes, I do. We got a plane to wire. Try to get one of these planes in the air. It's going to be beautiful weather. I believe it is Monday and Tuesday. Let me see here. Let me double check. Let's see here. Going to be 57 and sunny today. Or 59, excuse me. 59 and sunny today, man. Winds are going to be 5 to 10 miles an hour, but hopefully we won't get much wind here in these ridges. That's the point of being here, right? Keep out of that wind. The heck? I guess just a little bit of sleep or something, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, 59 and sunny today, man. And then Monday is 66 and sunny. And then Tuesday, 68 with rain, unfortunately. But Monday, man, it's going to be beautiful. I want to try to get something in the air Monday. So we need to get this plane wired up, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We need to get this plane wired up, right? So, but yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I'd much rather be interested keeping an eye on the Madrid fault line to save American lives. But no. All this motherfucking drama here locally, I got to tend to, I guess, huh? Yeah. Apparently I do. And remember, like I said, my videos are in BitChute for anybody to go see. They will not stop. They won't stop. They're just going to keep on till I literally don't have anything left. Well, fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. They want to try to throw me in prison and coddle a bunch of goddamn terrorists on the fucking internet and a bunch of criminals that ain't even from here. They're from fucking Ohio. I guess I'll just have to personally get involved in this mess now, ain't I? Not that I want to, because I don't want to. I don't want to. There's a lot of shit going on in this country that needs my attention. You know. Anyway, gonna be beautiful Monday, 66 and sunny. And I want to try to get a plane in the air if I can. I want to give it my best shot. All right. Oh, and we got who we got here this morning? Jasmine. Hey, Bon, how's the French toast stream coming? Are you talking about using a scroll? That's pretty scary. Well, honey, here's the deal, okay? You got to do what you got to do. All right. Like I said, I've allowed this to go on as long as I have, because I believed that the gods would handle everything here locally while I took care of national emergencies like floods, typhoons, hurricanes, tornadoes, mudslides, and shit like that across the country. And I handle that shit. They handle shit here locally. But as it turns out, they may want me to drop what I'm doing elsewhere in the United States and focus here locally on the drama here, because, like I said, they ain't gonna fucking stop. They ain't gonna do what's right. They're not gonna do what's right. I just got a fucking email the other day. We're gonna throw you in prison. We're going to throw you in prison. We're going to take away your kids and take away your property. Now, they've already taken away every goddamn dime of money I got. Now they're going after my kids and my property. Well, you know what? Maybe I do need to get personally involved in this, huh? You reckon? You reckon? I mean, it sounds like it, doesn't it? Right? But we'll see what transpires in the next 7 days. If somebody grows a brain and I suddenly got my inheritance money showing up in my goddamn bank account, hell, at least the $15,000 back rent that's owed me. And these locks are unlocked out here so that I can get in this house and get my free internet. Remember, folks, every day that I can't access that internet is theft, according to the law. That's established real estate law. Every day that I cannot access that internet that's free, that was given to me free by Spectrum in my name, it's not in my mother's name, it's in my name. And every day that I can't access that internet, that is theft. That is a crime, a literal crime. And Clay County is capitulating to a bunch of criminals in that crime as we speak. Every day that I can't get in there, that's grand theft, grand theft, grand theft. Every fucking day, grand theft, grand theft, grand theft. How many grand thefts do you need before you get put in jail for the rest of your natural life? Inquiring minds want to know. Now, like I said, I'd much rather be watching the Madrid fault to see if to try and save some American lives, make sure, people get warned ahead of time about these fault lines here in the United States going wacky. But no, I got to be pulled away from that because the local drama here just will not fucking stop. Right? But yeah, I got an email just the other day. Oh, we're going to throw you in prison. We're going to farm your kids out for adoption, and we're going to take your goddamn property away from you and sell it. Now, remember, they've already sold my goddamn family businesses. They already left the goddamn fucking student loans hanging over my goddamn head. They've already ruined one marriage, now 2 marriages ruined. I mean, who was it that put a bug in Johnny Johnson's ear and made him do what he did? Inquiring minds want to know. Who did that? Who put a bug in his ear? Somebody did, didn't they? Yeah. Justice is in you, Vaughn. I pulled some cards for you, and justice was the final outcome, but it takes strength. We just got out of Leo season. Isn't that interesting that we just came out of Leo? You know why that's interesting? Andrea's a Leo. That's something. Synchronicity, huh, babe? Synchronicity. Yeah, isn't that amazing? Well, like I said, do I want to get personally involved in this? No. I'd rather be out there trying to warn people about danger, real danger, to save people's lives. But no, fuck no. I've got to now take me away from those things that really will help Americans and come here and focus on this local goddamn drama bullshit. And see, I shouldn't have to do that. Because Clay County should be smart enough to know that after about 15 or 16 goddamn felonies, maybe these son of bitches should be put in prison. They've committed so many goddamn felonies, I've literally lost count. But yet I get an email saying I'm the one going to prison? Really, motherfuckers? Really? I'm the one going to prison? They're committing felony after felony after felony after felony after felony, but I'm the motherfucker going to go to prison? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. What a load of shit. What a load of fucking horse shit. The goddamn governor has been sitting on this information for years and has done nothing. So as the Attorney General, I've contacted congressmen and senators here in Kentucky. They know about it too. And yet not one motherfucker has done a damn thing about it? Really? Holy shit. That's pretty fucking bad. I tell you, you want to know something fucking funny, though? Let me show you something fucking funny. Especially you goddamn trolls. Let me show you something funny. You'll get a kick out of this, trolls, because I did. Let me find it here. You'll get a kick out of this, trolls. I know y'all can read, right? I know you fucking trolls can read. You can't Google where the shit, but maybe you can fucking read. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out if you can read, trolls. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Who's that? Who the fuck is that, trolls? Who is that? And that green check mark there. And what's he doing? What's he doing, trolls? Can you read? Do you understand English, trolls? Can you read English, trolls? Can you read? Can you read? Now listen to me. I'm only going to say it one more time. You got 7 fucking days to put money in my goddamn bank account, to put that goddamn sister property in my name, and to get my goddamn kids at this house in that little silver motherfucking vehicle of yours. You got 7 days, folks. Then I step in. And you ain't gonna like it. All right? You ain't gonna like it if I step in. Can you read, you motherfucking trolls and criminals and ne'er-do-wells? Can you read? Can you read? I hope so. I hope you can read. I hope the fuck you can read, because it's time to get hardcore. It's time to stop fucking around, right? Time to stop fucking around. Throw me in jail and them committing goddamn felony after fucking felony after fucking felony after fucking felony. But you going to throw my happy ass in jail? Me, a goddamn model citizen? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Like I said, I'd much rather be out there checking these fault lines, stopping mudslides and tornadoes and hurricanes and all this other bullshit that's plaguing Americans right now, to try and warn people and try to save some lives. But no. The fucking local drama just will not motherfucking stop. People with goddamn brains will not engage their fucking brain and realize that a model citizen is different than a fucking criminal. You know, holy shit. Holy shit, man. Really? Anyway. But anyway, like I said, we got a plane to wire. We're going to try and get us a plane in the air, because Monday's going to be beautiful. 66 degrees and sunshine. Isn't that what I said? Let me double check. Make sure I got it right. It's going to be 59 today and sunshine. And then tomorrow it's going to be 66 and sunshine. All right. I want to try and get something in the air, man. I want to try to get me a plane in the air. Like I said, I don't care if it smacks into the ground and busts into a million pieces. At least I've had something in the air. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to try. We're going to try to get something in the motherfucking air if we can. Right? But yeah, when I get a fucking email sent to me saying I'm going to be jailed, meanwhile, everyone around me is committing felony after fucking felony after fucking felony, well, then obviously something is wrong, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah, there is. And that shit needs to stop. But anyway. What lies did they tell the court, and how did they manage it? Well, first of all, they lied and said they're blood to my mother, which they are not. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my word that I made a couple of lives back, and I'm going to insist on DNA tests for every one of these sumbitches. All of them. James Arnold, Millie, Marcia, Ronnie, Larry. Get blood tests on all of them and see if they really are the blood of my mother. And when they flunk, then we'll throw their ass in jail for perjury. Because they run around telling oh yeah, that's my Aunt Alice, that's so and so, that she's my blood relative. She ain't blood to them. She's not blood to them. And a DNA test will prove it. So stick out your fucking arms, people. Let's find out if you're related to my mother or not. Go ahead. We'll do that. Because I know you ain't. His name is James Arnold Frost for a fucking reason, boys and girls. It's because he's Arnold's bloodline, not my mother's. That's why he was named James Arnold Frost. Hello? You would think a little bit of common sense would be engaged after a while, right? Right? You would think a little bit of common sense would prevail, but apparently not. Apparently not. So we'll see how it goes in the next 7 days. We'll see what happens in the next 7 days, boys and girls. And then after those 7 days, and I will assume that the gods want me to get involved, want to take me away from natural disasters across the United States, which is what has been my focus here lately, and get personally involved in this matter, whether I want to or not. Because obviously I'd much rather be saving lives, right? No, don't worry about me. I mean, why should you be worried, Jasmine? I just got a fucking email said they're going to take everything I fucking own, right? So what does it matter? I mean, if I do not act, I'm going to lose everything any goddamn way, right? So I guess it doesn't matter one way or the other, right? When your back is against the wall and you're going to lose everything you got, then I guess that it ain't going to matter too much either way, right? I mean, damn, it ain't going to matter either way. That's a good question, Radical. That is a very good question. Because I tell you, the anger of not having had my children for 2 years over something stupid like potty training a puppy. They actually want to float the idea that potty training a puppy in the home is detrimental to children, even though there's absolutely no evidence for that whatsoever. None. Zero. And I will remind everyone, cleaning out a goddamn horse stall is 10 times worse than potty training a puppy. Slopping hogs is worse than potty training a puppy. You're up to your eyeballs in pig shit. Am I dead? I've cleaned out horse stalls. I've slopped hogs. I've fucking milked cows. Am I dead? Do I look dead to you? Up to my eyeballs in fucking cow patties, pig shit, horse shit, and goddamn near everything else. Do I look dead to you? No. In fact, every farm does that shit, don't we? Anybody that's grown up on a farm knows exactly what I'm talking about. You're up to your eyeballs in shit every day of some kind or another. That's part of being on a farm. So is potty training a puppy one little tiny piece of dog shit on a piece of paper in the bathroom? Oh my God, they're just going to die just any second. No, they're not, are they? No. And there's absolutely no evidence to suggest that they would. But we're going to fucking totally disengage our brain and say, oh my God, the kids are going to die. We got to take them away, them kids. What a load of horse shit. We're supposed to be a rural state, really. People that grow up on farms and shit. But yeah, we're going to say, well, a little tiny dog turd in the bathroom is somehow, oh my God, it's the end of the world, guys. It's the end of the world. One little tiny dog turd on a piece of paper in the bathroom is somehow the end of the world. People's just going to drop dead by the millions everywhere all over America because there's one little tiny dog turd in a bathroom on a piece of paper. What a load of horse shit that is. Literally. Because I know, because I've cleaned out horse shit. I'm still alive. Pig shit, horse shit, cow shit. I'm still alive. I ain't dead. Neither is any other farmer out here in America. We're all still alive. But one little tiny dog turd's gonna be the detriment of the entire world, folks. Oh my God. Holy shit. So yeah, you want to talk about the wrath of the gods? That's probably gonna be an accurate term. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I don't have no idea what's gonna happen. But I know the next 7 days are gonna be rather telling. We're going to see what happens in the next 7 days. But when I get an email saying I'm going to go to prison and a bunch of fuckwads out there committing felony after felony after felony, and the police ain't even doing jack shit about it. Nobody is doing anything about it. And my kids just keep getting taken away from me month after month after month after month after month after month. Yeah, you're right. I'm pretty pissed off. I ain't going to lie. I'm pretty goddamn pissed off about it. You're right. So I don't know. We'll have to see, right? We'll have to see how things happen. Like I said, 7 days. We'll see what happens in the next 7 days. We'll be back here this next Saturday, and we'll talk about what happens, right? Going to throw me in jail and take all my shit? Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to see about that now, won't we? Anyway, we got a plane to build, don't we? Yes, we do. We got a plane to build. We need to get on the stick. But just as a little reminder, okay? Let's take a little reminder again, because I know y'all can fucking read, right? I know y'all can read. I know y'all are not stupid enough that you can't read, right? And see that little green check mark? That's really him, motherfuckers. That's what that little green check mark means. That's really him. So now we're going to see what happens in the next 7 days. If I don't get some money in my goddamn bank account, and I don't see that sister property in my name, and I don't see somebody out here putting these locks back to where that I can get back in my mother's house, we're going to see what happens. We'll see what happens, trolls and haters. We'll see what happens, criminals. We're going to see what happens, right? Yes, we are. We're going to see what happens. Because this bullshit, and that's what it is, it's bullshit, has went on long enough. It's went on long enough. It just has. All right? It just has. Well, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Like I said, if I'm going to lose everything anyway, then I ain't got nothing to worry about anyway, right? I mean, if I'm going to lose everything and end up out on the fucking street without my goddamn kids, without my home, without everything. This is my land, folks. That was my mother. What I still have not yet been able to wrap my mind around the fact how these dumbasses down here don't understand that was my mother and not James Arnold Frost's mother. That wasn't his mother that died. That's my mother that died. That wasn't his mother that died. That's my mother that died. But these fuckers down here acting like it was his mother. They're acting like it was his mother. No, it was not his mother. That was my mother that died. Holy shit, man. That's a good question, Eager Beaver. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Won't we? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. But we're gonna see what happens, aren't we? Yeah, we are. All right. Anyway, enough of this fucking local drama. We got a plane to build. and wire up and get ready to rock and roll with it, right? Yes, indeed. All right, let's get at it, man. 348 or 346. 346. Oh, I think, isn't that right? Yeah, 346. Double check. Spin the wheel. And 23 degrees. God. Oh, I hate cold weather. I really do. Yeah. Yeah, okay. 346, 346, 346. Okay, everything's all in sync. Make sure we got everything in sync, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna throw my ass in prison. And them fucking trying to steal they did steal everything I've got. What the fuck am I saying? I was gonna say they're trying to steal. No. They've succeeded. They've stole every goddamn thing I've got. So yeah, when your back's against the wall and you ain't got no other option, well, then shit has to happen, doesn't it? But nothing is off the table. Nothing. Nothing is off the table. Right? Ask President Putin how determined I can be. Right, President Putin? I can be pretty fucking determined, can't I? Yes, I can. Yes, I can.